Wagwan Jamaicans. You might be wondering whose locks these were. I posted on Instagram, Not Nation, at Not Nation, a few days ago. And the mystery is out. Mr. Chin Miguel has made the infamous lock chop. The time does come around for such things to happen for most and many dreads. Hopefully you guys not dread this situation, because truthfully this time will come for many of you to face for one reasons or another. But it's all good. It doesn't mean because you lock chop yourself once, doesn't mean you can't grow your hair back again in years to come. Once a dread, always a dread. And looking at this pile, you can recognize the iconic locks that Chin Miguel was growing. The Congos that started on his locks here have been sun dried at this point, but do note that the locks have no scarring, no twisting, no interlocking marks, because these were some freeform locks that have Congoed into like fingertip type dealies. Like they kind of get the finger locks going, and he had some nice Congos going on his locks. He stopped separating a couple years into the game, and they were growing out pretty nice, but for career reasons, he was saying he just wants to better himself in image and career wise. He wanted to lop the locks off, and the ending result was this, the afro. And this obviously was the new growth that was underneath those locks that we just saw. Really showing you how much new growth is under a set of freeform locks, just to keep in mind when you are growing your hair out. Moving on to the fresh fade that we see now. Obviously it's very clean, and respects to Chin for sharing these images with us, because it's not easy to face these sort of things on the interwebs, especially because I'm knowing from my personal experience that people have a backlash for people locking and lopping their people lopping off their locks, because quite frankly, whatever, people can take their opinions as much as they want on the internet and share them. We do have freedom of speech, but in all honesty, in our community, we shouldn't be shaming each other for cutting off our locks if it's our own choice to do so. So not saying that anyone was shaming Chin. I just know people do it on the internet. Like, it happens. There is a little bit of a backlash, but this to be expected when you are YouTubing, because that's what the internet is full of: trolls and spam and haters and ad blockers. Hopefully you guys aren't running ad blockers, but maybe you are. But anyways, besides the point, Chin's hair looking fresh. I really appreciate you sending these pictures to do the video on it. It's not always easy facing these sort of things, but no, definitely you left the barber with a clean look. And we can check out the video right here that he sent as well. Take a peek.
Clean, looking clean, looking clean. Hold on.
It's like organized, beautiful. Like, oh my God, it's fried. It's fantastic. All right. The way I would describe myself would be funny, awesome, and pretty cool. Once I played basketball, I did sleeping. I'm the funniest in my family. By far, I guess Sam is different. But that's funny.
So I'm not one to shame a man's, but I just wanted to point out that when people do get their locks chopped, and I've seen this in the past, in another video I did about the guy that cut his hair so he can get a job. It was actually kind of the same situation almost. If you notice that the barber makes the cuts for the frontal lineup, that the razor, well, not razor, but the shaver has left a mark from dry skin. And just note that it is an issue when you have locks. You can't really get to those sort of areas to moisturize as easily as you can when you fade your hair like this. and this is evidently showing on the lineup because of his locks before. It was probably an area that was kind of hard to hit with moisture, and I've seen it on people when they cut off their locks, like underneath the locks is very dry. I'm not saying everyone's like that, but this is actually very minimal compared to what I've seen on a lot of people. So it's actually, well, it's normal, go to say. That's all I'm trying to say, is that it's normal for this kind of thing to happen. Don't be shocked when you're sitting in the barber chair and a bunch of dandruff drops down into your lap when you're getting your locks chopped off. Because people go to the barber and that happens and they don't even have locks. But regardless, this was Chin Miguel's lock chop, and I hope you guys like this video. Back on track with this. I'm trying to think of ways to make these videos a little bit more less impromptu and more production value. I have some ideas, just better sound audio right now is what I'm focusing on. But daily vlogs are still happening. Please go check those out. Lots of things happening, and the Knot Nation channel on Instagram is flowing. Let's get that to 1,000 followers, and I'm going to do a giveaway. And another giveaway is going to be happening more towards the end of the year to hopefully inspire you guys to become dread tubers and start vlogging yourself. So stay tuned for that. But I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until next time, stay happy, stay nappy. Knot Nation salute, respect to the lion, Chin Miguel. We always appreciated your dread reviews and dread advice here on the interwebs. Personally, you inspired me myself to freeform my locks. So always remember it. Hopefully we see you back in the game soon, man. One love, peace out, nation. Wagga!
Looking clean, over. Done, man.
Hey, hold his
Had to do it. Had to.